Good morning. I'm hoping to do a series of devotionals. These may not be every day, but I'll try to do them as frequently as possible to try to provide some comfort and some support during these difficult times in our lives. And so I think it's important that we try to stay connected, even if it's virtually. And I'm hoping that our church will continue to support our ministries by sending in checks and using PayPal or other means to support our ministries, because these are difficult, challenging times in our lives. And our church, of course, will continue to need to pay our bills and to do what is important to maintain our ministries. Today I'm going to read from Deuteronomy chapter 30, beginning on verse 19. I call heaven and earth to witness against you today that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Choose life, so that you and your descendants may live, loving the Lord your God, obeying him, and holding fast to him, for that means life to you and length of days, so that you may live in the land that the Lord swore to give to you and your ancestors, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. This passage comes from Deuteronomy, as I said before, and it reflects sort of this understanding of what theologians call a covenantal theology. Basically, God has given a covenant, an agreement to the people of Israel that they may live peacefully in a land filled with milk and honey, and that their descendants may multiply and be blessed. When I read this passage and I think about our context today, I think of the idea that God has given us a choice to live, a choice to find blessings, a choice to follow him, a choice to live in curses. And when I think of this, I think of what makes me feel comforted in times of darkness and difficulty, and that is counting my blessings. And there are many things that I can count. There are many blessings. First of all, of course, I can count the blessing of a supportive and loving wife and family, a place to live, the ability to work from home, and to be isolated when I need to be, and yet still be able to reach out to friends and family through the technology that we have been given. In addition, I think of other blessings, like the blessing of the coming spring. As I see robins frolicking in our backyard, as I see the crocuses starting to bloom, there's purple and there's yellow. And last year I planted a bunch of crocus bulbs, thinking that it might be nice to have them. And some more are blooming or getting ready to bloom, and I'm excited to see what colors they will be. It's sort of serendipitous that I planted these crocuses, not knowing that this spring would be such a challenging one, and that these flowers would bring such comfort. I would encourage you to count your blessings. Think about things in your life that are blessings. Think of the things that bring joy to your life, things that bring awe, and things that bring a sense of connection to God. Think of things that you have chosen in your life that connect you to your family, to your friends. Think of things that you have chosen in your life that connect you closer to God and to life itself. Things that are blessings, things that make you feel like you have chosen life. This is a dark time, but yet in this dark time, there are continued blessings, the blessings of family and the support of the community. I'm overwhelmed by the fact that in our Western New York community, our Lockport community, there have been so many people that have stepped up to help others. I'd encourage you to be part of this helping culture by perhaps calling a shut-in or calling someone that is in an at-risk group, someone who may be older or someone who's not able to get out, and try to see if you can support them in any way, calling them sometimes and praying for them and letting them know that they're not alone can be a powerful message to them, that they are blessed with friends and a supportive church. I would encourage you to find ways to choose life. Life is such a fragile thing, but yet it is part of who we are as a people. Christian people are a life-giving people. We are a people where we worship a Christ who has spoken of abundant life, eternal life, a blessing of life. I encourage you to find ways to support and to uplift this life by not becoming discouraged, by not letting this terrible pandemic defeat you, but looking at life as something that we should celebrate because God has given us this life. I pray for those who have passed away because of this pandemic. I pray for those who have lost loved ones due to this pandemic. I pray for all those who have been affected by this pandemic. Their loss has not been forgotten. We will continue to pray for them, knowing that their life matters, that their lives are important, not just to us, not just to the community, not just to the world, but to God. I'd ask that you would find blessing in this time of darkness and find joy and something to celebrate as a blessing. Thank you very much for your time, and God bless you.